Welcome back to R&DW Adventures. I'm Darryl.
And I'm Renee.
And today we've got an interesting tie-in. Earlier this week we released the video from the Root Beer Museum, and these are the 4 beverages, they're not all root beer,
No,
that we picked up to try.
from the Root Beer Museum.
From the Root Beer Museum.
Museum store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from their...
They didn't
gift
have
shop.
t-shirts though, so we can't...
No, they did have t-shirts.
They did?
Yeah.
Why didn't
we didn't
get
like
shirts?
them very much.
Oh.
But we've got the 1919, which is the one that they recommend as one of the best ones.
I like the name of this one, that's why we got it.
The Dog and Suds. And it's like, it's that cool, like, old-timey
Kitschy
70s label. Yeah. That this one we had to try. This is a golden blonde root beer, I think it's called.
Yeah, I never heard of
Oak Creek blonde barrel aged root beer.
Which sounds delicious.
So
I've never
we
had
had
blonde
to try
root beer.
that
Yeah.
one. And then we're big fans of like ginger beer, birch beer, that kind of stuff.
So we got one.
Had to try the ginger beer from Belfast. So that's our selection today. And we're going to do something a little different. We're going to try them
as root
raw
beer.
as root beers. And then we're going to do floats.
Yes.
But this all came from Wisconsin. It's been sitting in the car for a while. Well, not really car, but you know.
I'm in the car.
So let's try the
It's
1919.
been waiting for us. They had this on tap. That's what we had, right? No?
We had a different version of this. But it is
This is very classic.
Yeah, it's a very smooth root beer. It's not very sharp.
No, it's really good though.
I'm going to say it's a 4.
I would give it a 4. It's not as fizzy as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But it might be because it's in a can.
Yeah, it's not really carbonated. And it's that like cream soda kind of thing.
It's good though. I don't know the last time I had root beer out of a can.
I can't tell you either. But let's move on to the Dog and Suds.
Just because it's a fun name.
That one I like much better, actually.
It's got a little bite to it.
It's still not going to get the 5.
No, but I would give it a 4.5. It's got
likewise 4.5.
Tastes like...
Doesn't have that cream.
No, but it tastes like a little bit of cloves almost, or something like that.
Yeah, it's a little bit spicier, a little bit more bite. I like that better than the 1919.
I do too.
However...
Not perfect. Something...
I don't think it's one I'd want to drink as much of as the 1919 would be. All right.
The 1919 might be a little less offensive to drink. A little less fizzy, so a little less burpy.
Let's try the golden oak
Golden
aged,
Creek?
whatever. Golden barrel
Golden
aged
barrel.
from Oak Creek.
So I knew there was a creek in there.
That is very, very interesting. Nothing like anything I've tasted before.
I really taste the brown sugar in this one. I don't see it, but I taste it.
Well, I'm wondering if some of that might be from the previous drinks. We probably should have had something to clean or to cleanse the palate between these
There's
two.
something, I mean, aside from the fact of the color, there's something different in the taste that I cannot place. I'm going to give it a 4 because I like it. But it's a little... Now I'm going to give it a 3.5. It's a little syrupy.
I'm going to give it a 3 because it doesn't have as much flavor. It
has an after...
Yeah, it's a thicker soda than the other two are. And which is weird because it's clear.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's a thicker...
It's deceiving.
Drink, yeah.
Excuse me.
And it's more of the creamy that I don't tend to like very much.
But the first one tastes like cream. This one doesn't taste like it, but it feels like it. Mm-hmm. And I don't mind the taste. I mean,
so
I prefer the taste over the feeling of it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'll give it a 3.5. I mean, I would drink it, but I was expecting... I'm not sure what I was expecting. I'm not sure what I was expecting.
Okay, now we're going to go to the ginger beer from Belfast.
Okay.
Which, you open this up, you can smell it.
Oh my gosh.
This is smelling
ginger.
really good. Wow, that is gingery. But not as sharp as a lot of the other ginger stuff that we've had.
This tastes like that candy that I like. Except not without the...
I was hoping for a little bit more ginger.
The sweet. it tastes.
It still tickles the nose and everything. I'm going to give this one a 4.
I'm giving it a 4.
It's really good. All right, so now let's switch gears.
Are we gonna go in the same order?
Yeah, let's do it the same order. Go for the floats.
We should have gotten a straws. I forgot the straws.
We
Brought
do, however,
spoons?
have spoons.
Okay. There is ice cream in these mugs.
Yeah, we've pre-portioned
pre-floated.
the cup with ice cream. Wow, that is good. That is so much better than
That is
just
delicious together. Oops.
just the root beer on its own.
Yeah, because the creaminess lends itself to the ice cream very well.
Ooh. All right, I'm sorry, that's going to be a 5.
Absolutely.
I don't think I could do anything else.
That is like perfect.
That is.
The perfect root beer float right there.
Yeah. All right. Now let's go to the dog and suds. And what's really sad, keep going. What's really sad about this,
is I don't know if it could beat out.
we're not gonna be able to save this because by the time we're done, it's gonna be.
I know we're
bad.
gonna have to go back to Wisconsin just to get some root beer.
Okay, so. I didn't get enough of the drink.
Me neither. Mostly ice cream
Yeah.
and foam.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine's all foam.
It's not as good.
Yeah, this one's worse as a float.
It's not bad. It's like watery. Like it doesn't taste like root beer anymore.
No, and that
It
was
tastes
my
like-
favorite of the 3 root beers.
Yeah, but when you put it with the vanilla ice cream, I don't
This is
taste
a
the root beer at
2.5
all.
now.
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say
Well, I taste the root beer.
I barely taste the root beer. I mostly taste the vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
sad.
It really kind of falls apart.
I'm not sure about this one.
Neither am I. But this is why we're trying. This could be really good because it, the cream really worked with the
very white
1919.
drink. It's like white with.
The next
white.
one is the one I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, like a Boston Cooler, or what? Isn't that what that Boston Cooler is like? Well, that's Verner's, but
Ooh, that's really good from the Suds. All right, so this one is that Oak Creek blonde.
it looks like it should be champagne or a light beer in here.
That is really interesting. Again, I think this one is better.
The ice cream brings out the flavor of the. That's really funny. So our new experiment so far is that the less the flavor of the root beer, the more it comes out with the ice cream.
The more subtle, yeah.
Yeah. Like the root beer that we really like the flavor didn't have much flavor with the ice cream.
Try that, just drinking it. I'm going to give that a 3.5.
Yes. I agree with you.
It's not quite.
It's not really a root beer float, but it is good.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have that root beer float taste.
It still
It's
doesn't have
very
that
refreshing.
bite. Yeah.
Just not quite what I want from my root beer float.
No, but it is good. I would recommend drinking it, just not if you want root beer float. So now,
The Belfast ginger beer. And this I'm very, very excited about because we've had a few of the. I want to say they're called Doppios, but that's totally the wrong name. But
the espresso with the
where it's
ice cream.
espresso
it was so
with
good.
ice cream and ginger ale.
Yes, it was so good. They put this
ginger beer.
ice cream in there first. Yeah, like a little bit of vanilla ice cream, and then they put espresso on top, and then they topped it off with the ginger.
Well, and it has to go in that order. It has to be the ice cream,
Then
the espresso on top to melt it and mix
Right.
it, and then the
I never
ginger
thought
beer.
about mixing. I love espresso, and I love ginger ale, and I never would have thought of putting those two together.
Oh, that's very good. A little too much taste testing of bubbly.
Oh. That is like spicier and just richer.
Yeah, this Belfast really
Yum.
sings with the
I'm giving
ice
this
cream.
a 5. Not a root beer float, but it wasn't root beer. But I'm giving this a 5.
I'm going to do a 5 as well.
Yum.
With the one caveat that last drink that I had didn't have enough of the ice cream in it, so
Oh, a little too spicy.
it was a little
still.
bit weird. Because
Maybe.
it was just, yeah, it's going to be one of those,
Blended.
you have to get the balance right to make that work
But
just
it's
like it is.
Delicious. So, okay.
That might be one that's best to like melt the ice cream.
I was going to say, or blend it together.
Yeah. Now blending, you'll probably lose some of the fizzy, but you know, either
the
way,
flavor's really
the flavor combination was really good for that one.
Absolutely.
So overall, we had 2 that were really good as the floats,
Right.
and 2 that were really good for drinking.
And it's not the same, too. Actually,
No.
this one
well,
was.
that one was always good.
This one was good
yeah,
both
the
ways.
ginger beer was always good for us.
And we really...
I was going to say, if you want
sorry.
to actually see it, you have to bring it back
so
here.
this one was really good both ways.
Yep.
This one, we liked the root beer, but not the float. This one, we liked the float and
The
not the root beer
1919.
so much. I mean, the root
Well,
beer was,
no, the
it was
root
okay.
beer was good.
It was, yeah, but it wasn't
But it
great.
was rather plain.
And unfortunately, we really wanted the blonde one to be delicious, but it wasn't. Either way, no matter what we did with it, it wasn't delicious.
All right, that's going to wrap up this one, though. If you like our videos, please check out the other stuff on the channel over there. Hit that subscribe and bell icon so you get notified when we have new stuff that drops. Then over here on this side, we're going to put our junk fooding playlist. And up here, we're going to put that video from the Root Beer Museum.
From the Root Beer Museum.
So that
That's
you can
fun.
check that one out as well.